For those of you who have been following my dollhouse remodeling tutorial, this is what has been done so far. And today we're going to work on the other half of the house, which is the other 3 rooms. It's a 6-room dollhouse. So this is the right side of the dollhouse, what it looks like with the flooring. And the next one, of course, is after we take out the floors. We've got little Ellie there, who always has to be there to hang out and show for scale. This is Ramine's room. This is what we're going to do. We have fake windows, we have wallpaper that's easy to peel off, but look over here, you see how it's worked? That is the problem. I can't just put paperboard over there, so I had to tear it all out. And when I did that, this is what I had left. This is a challenge. There is a lot of depth in here I've got to fill out, and I'm going to show you some of the tools that I used. I'm using tongue depressors to help fill in. I had to cut them, I had to break them. It was really challenging. On one side I tried using paper clay because there was just no way I could get the tongue depressors to fit in there, and I had to have something to keep the walls from caving in. Now by using all of that, this is how I'm able to put wallpaper up. And up on the top was gorgeous. That was fun. That gives her room so much character. None of the other rooms have that. We can't have a boring pink floor. We have a beautiful wood floor. So this flooring I put in there is just balsa wood, which is fantastic. We stained it, and I used Elmer's glue and stuck it on the plastic here, and it worked out pretty well until the dollhouse went into storage. And the cold and the heat, it's worked. Look at that. I thought I had it cut so something like that wouldn't happen. You can hear it snap. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. The rest of the dollhouse is the finished project. Ramine's a wizard, so she has spellcasting stuff up there to ward out the evil. Nothing can get in her windows. Plexiglass in here. I really enjoyed painting all the detail on the fireplace and using paper trim around the bottom to give it a stone look. It has a marble or leather area around the bottom there for nice enough crackle pops. And yes, that fireplace does light up when the batteries are in. So 2 challenges for today. I ran out of this fabric on this window. This window's also a challenge. I can't just put things up there like I did right at the top of this stuff here. So I've got to pop that back out, which isn't hard because it's not glued in. I have no idea what it's stuck on. I put glue on it. Didn't seem to do much good. Back here, this is a space. And I thought about putting bottles back in there. I decided on a valance instead, because I can't find small enough bottles to fit in there. Well, I got it over here, and I could cover that up with a rug, but that's not really in my plans. And I got some other wonderful material to use. So, while I got this part done, easily enough, I think. Maybe I'll need to glue that other side after all. I have heated this up a little bit so it will remove, and I'm hoping to not have to take out the fireplace and not have to take out the floor or destroy my paint job on my window. It rips really well right along the seam. Oh, I like that beautiful balsa wood with glue on one side. Maybe I'll find something else to do with it someday. Now, of course, the old glue has to come off before anything new goes on. Because the next stuff I have to put on here is very much thinner. It's actually a wood paper. Kind of like what I used there, and I think it has its own adhesive on the back. Just when I think I'm done with the room, I figure out things I could do that are even better. And yes, the fireplace needs to come out. So I did remove the little screws in the back there, and I can lift it up without having to disconnect the electric wire. Let's see. Can I get this out? Now, we discovered this is not self-adhesive. So what I need to do is just measure how much I have, how much I need. And isn't that nice how the floor isn't straight? My life is a challenge. I can see why it was recommended to me to make different cuts so I'd have different length floorboards, because it isn't like this. So, because nothing in life is ever easy, I'm probably out of focus. I'm going to go get my paper cutter and measure out some measurements after all, so I can make this fit really pretty.
When little people move big things.
Exacto.
Okay, melt away your light.
This is my life. So I have hot glue. I've had to cut these down to strips because of the varying, the edges are not even. So now I get to make it look like a real hardwood floor. It's not what I was planning on doing. So since this is not adhesive, it's making things even more of a challenge. And I am not a carpenter, so this is very uneven. No. I put all that down there and now I have a gap. Fine, be that way. Just fine. I'm sure there's something better I can use to scrape up the glue than my fingernails. Lesson learned is I need shorter strips. And maybe this does actually have to come out. It's not like it's really that hard. Unless it's me doing anything.
I was going to say famous last words.
All right, I've had failure upon failure, and I just spent the last half hour at least melting off the glue and removing my project and trying to start over again. We're going to use some much wider boards, because that small board stuff, like duplicating reality, is not happening. It is a dollhouse, people. There is no reality. I have learned in the interim that hot glue is hot. Isn't that wonderful sounding? I have a thing to save my finger. In theory. Watch me use the wrong finger. Wow.
Isn't it nice?
That's kind of awesome.
Thanks, Mom.
Use a pink finger saver. This one, because this room is at an odd angle, I went on ahead and trimmed it. And I'm going to see if I can get it glued on there. This is going much more smoothly. Beautiful fit there. And let's see what we can do. There's no we in this. Let's see what I can do to carefully measure how much needs chopped. And the crowd cheers.
Nobody's cheering.
You were.
Damn it. Censor me.
No. I still screw it up. Leave it to me. This time I'm going to hold this in place here and put the glue underneath.
That's how you do.
I know. Oh, I love you.
Oh, buddy.
I hope all of you have a daughter as awesome as mine.
Smooch off screen.
And says nice, encouraging things. There, my wood strips are lined up.
So a better idea what to glue is the edge of the paper.
Yes.
And press that down. So do you want help?
But I don't want all that.
Exactly what off later. In the gutter.
Okay.
First we're just gonna put that down there. And then you're gonna use your finger and slide it all over on the edge. Now, just put that glue that way, towards you. There you go. And then push that edge down as you go. And let it set. Okay, now next little section. Didn't that lay down so much nicer?
It did.
I figured I had to intervene at some point in time.
Thank you. I appreciate.
And then you can use your exact way to cut the edge down. All the edge of your building. I'm going to hold this down for you just so you don't pull it free accidentally. Usually it's easier to start from the actual edge you can see, but I mean, feel free to freelance if you want.
Me and straight lines are not friends.
You should put your finger in the gutter and that helps, but... That's the gutter, I promise.
Using a sharp implement of destruction with my offhand.
There, look how nice it's falling now.
That is nice. Thank you.
And you can keep on the curve if you need to, just be careful. Get your thumb. There, look how gorgeous that looks.
That looks much better. This side looks like it has some water damage.
If you wanted to, you could heat that up and peel it up and redo it the way I told you to do it, which is edge to edge. That's up to you.
How do? It's a lot.
Yeah, air dry it and just start peeling it an edge, an edge, an edge, an edge, an edge. And again, you put some down there, and I'd probably start far edge, so I'd actually start completely just gluing this edge down. Don't worry about that through the corners yet. And then, so get this edge down and lay it down and get this edge down. But while you match them up, so do two at once.
Wow.
And that way you actually get them close together and on the same glue line so they don't be pulling up.
I am so disappointed. This has gone so wrong. What was supposed to be an easy little project, take an hour or two, I've spent 5 hours on this. I'm so done. My daughter is showing me how to put this wood flannels on smoothly, but honestly, I've had enough. So this is my fail. And I'm going to come up with another idea or come back and fix it. I have no idea. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. See you later.